bad guy gets kicked in the balls.
It is like a train wreck. I have pulled over and made popcorn and sat and watched because I can't look away. I'm out of my house. And I figured, you know what? I just went and picked up some lunch and Barnes & Noble's right here. So I don't know about you guys, but my Barnes & Noble has not been good with new releases, especially for romance lately. Unless it was on TikTok. If it was on TikTok, then they probably have it. But otherwise, going to the bookstore is not a place you discover books anymore. Anybody else feel that way? Because I feel like nowadays you discover them online and then you buy them online because they sure as heck don't have them in the store anymore. Anyways, let's go check them out and see if I'm telling the truth or if I'm lying to you.
It's been a while since I left. Nobody knows where I went, but I think I found my place. Don't worry, I'm doing just fine out in the islands where the time goes a little more my pace. I've been floating coast to coast, Bahamas to Puerto Rico. It don't matter if I'm lost because I know when I'm with you I'm home. When I'm with you I'm home. Just riding waves cause I know no matter where the tide goes, the sun is on my face. Searching for treasures in my mind, I know I'll find it cause the islands are showing me the way. I've been floating coast to coast, from Cuba to Mexico. It don't matter if I'm lost because I know when I'm with you I'm home. When I'm with you I'm home. Yeah. When I'm with you I'm home. When I'm with you I'm home. It don't matter if I'm lost because I know. It don't matter if I'm lost because I know. When I'm with you I'm home.
Okay, as suspected, not too many new releases. There was a few major releases like the Allie Hazelwood. I think that recently came out. And I was actually surprised to see Mortal Follies there by Alexis Hall. I almost got that, honestly, but I think I want to read it first. I could probably find it somewhere else before I buy it. I'm like very, very picky lately about the books I buy just because I don't have any more space for them. So I'm trying to not buy books randomly. Like I am actually trying to like just buy my favorites. But there was a few newer ones, but nothing really that grabbed me. I was really interested in that like Where Monsters Come From book. It looked weird. That looked like more like a coffee table book. And then I really want to be like a graphic novel reader, but I just don't think I'm there yet. Like I don't think I'm a graphic novel or manga reader just yet. I don't know where I would start either, but some of those looked really interesting. I love the art of them and I love looking at the covers. So anyways, gotta go back to work. It's getting warm in here. I need the air conditioner. Hello everyone. Okay, I am on my way home. we're hands-free, but I thought what a better time than to give you a reading update. I did start a new book today at work. I needed an audiobook, so I went ahead and started The Pirate Prince by Galen Foley. This is a book I did a book swap with Maggie for. So I gave Maggie a book to read and she gave me this one. We both gave each other pirate books, thought it was perfect for the readathon. So far, from what I understand, I'm like 30% of the way through maybe. You have Lazar, who is a lost prince who is now a pirate. And you have Allegra, who is the daughter of the governor, commodore, whatever, that stole the kingdom or whatever from Lazar. Her dad's a bad dude, and Lazar is mad. He is trying to get back at him, and so he infiltrates this city or whatever, and decides to kill Allegra, I think. But then he sees Allegra and he's like, pretty girl, ooh. And Allegra starts to get assaulted by some other dude who thinks that it's totally cool because A, he's drunk, and B, her father would want them to get married anyways. And so Lazar steps in by basically calling her a whore. He's like, oh, I've already had her, and all my brothers have too. I don't know that you want her anyways. I was like, what? What is going on here? I don't know. Okay, and then he takes her away, like he's gonna kill her, but she's thinking, oh, he's my savior, but he's in his brain, he is like, I don't know if I could kill her now. Again, pretty girl. So he's having like this inner turmoil of what's he gonna do. So he kidnaps her and puts her in a safe space and then goes back with his pirate crew to destroy the city that is her father's. So that's kind of where I'm at. There's a lot that has happened, it seems like, in one night. Like, this is a lot of stuff for one night. The poor girl has gone through some shit. But I'm enjoying it so far. I really am. I really like the narrator for this audiobook. If any of y'all pick it up, I definitely suggest the audiobook for it. I really like the narrator. She is more on the breathy side, but I just was able to crank it up, and I'm really enjoying what she's doing. So I'm gonna go home, finish driving, and I'll probably listen to more of this tomorrow because I want to read my other book.
Hello. I have jinxed myself. I said yesterday that I didn't want to do anything today. It's Saturday. And what happened? I ended up having to take my dog to the emergency vet this morning because he had pretty major allergic reaction. I'll put the photos of what his skin looked like here. He was so lumpy and bumpy, and even his face was lumpy and bumpy. I have no idea what he got into. He did have an ear infection again, which is like the 20th time. He has ear infections all the time. But he wanted to go outside at 3:30 in the morning last night to go potty, and I heard him chasing something in the garden. So I don't know if he brushed up against something, if an animal scratched him, if a bee or a wasp bit him. I have no idea. But he had a very severe reaction to something. He's okay. They gave him a steroid shot. And he has literally been sleeping the rest of the day. It has been adorable how sleepy he is, but now he's outside playing with the kids, being his normal self, that kind of thing. Yeah, I love that dog so much. So if that means I take him to the emergency vet sometimes, thank God I have pet insurance, right? So I haven't been able to do nothing yet. And now I'm not even feeling like doing anything. My kids just got home from a birthday party too, which I totally didn't know about. Luckily it was at my sister's house, which is literally like a mile down the road, and I could just leave them there. Thanks, Amy. I think now finally at 4 o'clock I can officially do nothing. And I don't even know if I feel like reading. Maybe in a couple hours, I don't know. I'm gonna get on the YouTubes and watch the YouTubes for a while because I feel like just doing nothing. All right, several hours later. So I'm switching it up and I'm reading instead Under a Why Choose Shifter Romance. I can't believe that I have not read a Why Choose yet for this readathon. I mean, come on. We need choices, okay? We need choices, not just one. So this one is by Ray Fox, and I'll put the cover here. But so far she's a mermaid and she sees a pirate boy swimming in an alcove type thing, and she's like hooked right away, right? I'm pretty sure this is like new adult. And this is like a little swimming cove from a pirate academy school. It's called the Pirate Academy. And she's about to join there tomorrow, and she's meeting this boy there. They have been meeting there for a while. It's kind of setting up almost like this boy is gonna die. Like, I'm wondering now if he's gonna die, because he's just too good to be true, right? Like, he's like the sweet boy that, you know, can't wait till she has legs tomorrow so he can kiss her properly, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, that would be my guess. Like, I would kill him off. And then it could be like a whole Why Choose creature murder mystery type thing. But yeah, right. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm literally on page 9. Okay, not even 2 pages later, we have a blowjob. Now this is what I'm looking for. Okay. 2 chapters in, and I already know what's going on, and I already know the goal of this book. So Zanaya is the mermaid, and every mermaid gets an opportunity to have 4 years in the above. They get to walk around on legs, and they get to attend this academy to learn how to be better sirens, so that way they can lure men back down to the deep, okay, and be their siren self. And Zanaya wants to be in the above, and at the end of the 4 years you get to choose if you want to stay up there or go back to the under where she's from. And Zanaya is the princess of the Mermaid King, and she is the long lost ancestor of Triton. So if she does not come back down to the under, the entire Triton line goes bye-bye. And she is betrothed to Kai, who is giving her the freedom to do whatever she wants to do, but his end goal is just to keep her safe and to also make sure she is persuaded to come back. And then of course she's in love with Highwell, which is like a half pirate, half merman boy that's already on shore and at the school. So yeah. This is definitely new adult so far, which is fine. I don't read many of those, and I love all the, like, the creatures and the mer people and all of that kind of stuff. So this will work. I'm going to continue reading. I'm already on chapter 3, and it says I only have 4 hours left of reading. So honestly, I think this will go by quick, which is really good for this week. Okay, so I got cleaned up, and then I read another chapter, and now I'm starting to understand a little bit more. Mer people and sirens are 2 different things in this world. And the mer people are the pretty people, right? And then the sirens are the monstrous people that live in the deep, dark, oceany part. And the sirens think the Mer King killed their son, like the queen's son. So now they're declaring war on the Mer people, and they want Princess Anaya's head on a platter. The drama. I love how the drama is just all of a sudden amped up to 11, and I'm living for it. My dog is getting lumpy again. Can you see? Look at his face. See that? Hives. And then he's definitely getting some hives right here. Here on his legs. We did just give him some more medicine. It's just Benadryl. He'll get better. Let's go outside. We are back for the day, and I'm sitting here with my lumpy dog. You okay, buddy? We actually just ended up giving him a bath. I had some like sensitive skin puppy shampoo because I don't bathe him all the time. He has this type of coat that honestly you can just brush everything out, so he doesn't get like super, even when he gets muddy, it just all brushes out so when it dries. So I honestly don't bathe him that much. But you know what? He jumped right into the bathtub. See, he sure wanted one, huh? I have got nothing done today. I've barely read. I've read like a couple pages. So I really want to do that for the rest of the night. Yeah. I'm enjoying this book so far. I think it's very like immature in a way, but for some reason I just like, it's just enjoyable. So like she just kicked the bad guy in the balls, and like that's just so satisfying. We love when the bad guy gets kicked in the balls. How can it not be? I feel like every time I come on here, I am so red-faced from working outside. I put sunscreen on, I promise. I've just been working outside, so I'm hot. I read a ton of Pirate Cove Academy, or under Pirate Cove Academy. Y'all, this book is so immature. It is a mess. This is just a mess. But it is like a train wreck. I have pulled over and made popcorn and sat and watched because I can't look away. There are so many threats of assault. Like, it's like, if you don't do as I say, I'm gonna just rail you. And I was like, please don't. Like, and it's like every third page, and she's already had this is like sex school for mermaids and pirates. That's all it is. It is a sex school for mermaids and pirates, for mermaids to learn how to be mermaids, and for pirates to pirates can not die from the mermaid's magic, so they are just there to help the mermaids learn how to seduce pirates to murder them. That is the entire function of this school. So people are like, there's so many blowjobs in the halls. Right as you open the door, it's just right there. It's just in the classroom. And then I was laughing because one of the teachers was like, what do you think this is, a brothel? And I'm like sitting here going, it kind of is. The whole point of your school is this mating ritual thing that they're doing. Good Lord. I don't know why. I have almost DNF'd this book 5 times, but I'm not joking. I can't stop. I can't.
I want to finish it. The whole plot is just the sirens are taking over the mermaid kingdom, and she's got to find the person who killed the siren's brother with a trident. And so she thinks her brother has it, and she's trying to find her brother. That's the whole plot. That, and then her just having sex with a bunch of people. It's definitely, if you want to why choose with mermaids and pirates, you got it. You got it with this one. I need to stop reading this, but I'm not going to. I'm at 70%. We are on this train. We are not getting off until we reach our destination. All right, I need to get back to it. Oh, I also have made some headway in The Pirate Prince. I don't know about this one. I am liking how dramatic it is, but he's getting so assaulty. Like, not to play it down, but he is just like saying things to her like, I should just rape her and get it over with. Stuff like that. Like, this is in his head, and he's constantly going back and forth between this, I love her, and then I should just like take her virginity and be done with it. Like, it's a little like as cringy as the other book is in a whole different manner. Even though, again, I think the cringe for me comes from this talk about threats or words that are threats of assault, really. I don't like that. I don't like it in books. I don't think it's hot. I don't think it's sexy. I don't even, like, it turns me off in so many different ways, and it makes me cringe. Like, it really is cringy for me. Like, I can deal with secondhand embarrassment stuff. Like, that doesn't make me cringy. But when somebody says something that's like a threat to SA, I just can't. I can't get on board with it. It's really a drag. And you know what? The thing is, if it happens once, I can be fine with it. But in both these two books right now, multiple times this has happened. Every few pages, and at least it feels like every 3 pages someone's saying something like that. And it's really just like, I'm not down with it. I'm just not down with it. So maybe this is one of my hard limits that I found in myself. No assault talk, okay? Oh my god, it's things like this in Pirate Cove Academy, where the bad guy who has held her captive tells her to do something, and she just responds with, "You can't tell me what to do." He kind of can. He kind of has threatened to kill your father and your mate if you don't. Like, so just go with it. He can't tell me what to do. Like, she has said that so many times, and she just ends up doing what he says. Like, it's just dumb. So, I'm on lunch at work, and I have to tell you guys about Under the Pirate Cove Academy. I finished it last night, and I don't know why. I don't know why I finished this book. It was an absolute train wreck. It was so bad. So bad. There was so much Mean Girl things of just this catty attitude between all the girls, and the guys were just, there was nothing redeeming about any of them. I think the last straw for me was the main, supposedly, like, sexy bad dude love interest. He made a comment to the heroine and asked her if mermaids get their periods because she was being neurotic. And then her only reply was, "Wow, douche much?" Like, it was like this bad dialogue. I only wanted to finish it because I wanted to figure out if she's ever going to find her brother, because the whole thing is they're supposed to be finding her brother to like figure out this murder mystery, but she never really like went to go try to find her brother. She just kind of like stayed in her dorm having sex with everybody. So yeah, I think I'm giving this one 2 stars only because it was badly entertaining for the longest time, but I'm very glad I'm over it. There are apparently more books, and I just don't think I could suffer through that anymore. So I will not be reading that any longer. I am also, oh gosh, I have been reading this one so slowly, and it's only because I just haven't had a lot of time for audiobooks lately, honestly. Like, I've been reading mostly at night, right before bed, and my headphones are usually dead by that time. So, I'm still reading The Pirate Prince, and chapter 17, fantastic. I will just start with that. Like, chapter 17 was so dramatic and adventurous, and it was basically a rescue mission type thing, and I really loved it. However, I don't know how I feel about this book, to be honest. I like a lot of aspects of it. I love the feeling that this is a fantasy. Like, it honestly is like an epic fantasy, and I like the dramatics of it, but at times it almost feels too dramatic. Like, he just lost a fight, and the whole time he's thinking about unaliving himself because he lost a fight, because he doesn't know how he can survive, like, the honor of losing. And he thinks that she is so repulsed by him now because he lost a fight. Like, get over yourself, brother. He's like, how can you look at me? Like, that kind of dramatic, which is quite entertaining in a lot of places, but this is also a very serious book. And as y'all know, I'm just not a super serious reader. Like, even the serious books make me laugh. So I'm liking it, but at the same time, I don't know how much I'm liking it.
Wow, the week has just literally gotten away from me. It's already Thursday, and I've already started a new book for a new vlog. But week 3 of the Once Upon a Readathon reading vlog, not the greatest. I gotta admit, not the greatest. I did finish The Pirate Prince, and I think I'm gonna settle on a 3 or a 4. Probably not a 4, probably more like a 3. I did really, really like the fantasy elements of it. Also, I liked the dramatics of it, and just how big in scale it was, and everything that was happening so quickly. And there was a few moments that really like shocked me, but just some of the things the hero said, and then honestly his wishy-washiness of the heroine right up until the very last page got a little annoying. But other than that, I really think it was a really good, like, vintage historical romance. It's the first one that I read that wasn't a Joanna Lindsey book, so I did enjoy reading it. I think, again, it's just like a couple little things. You know how they get stuck in your head and then you just can't not think about those things? That's kind of what happened with that book. Now, I couldn't just leave this vlog and not try 2 more Why Choose Pirate Romances, because Under left me so unsatisfied. I did read a YA Why Choose pirate romance called Escape the Sea by G. Bailey. Honestly, really cute, really adorable, and it was a nice, refreshing book where all the men were actual gentlemen. In this book, I don't even remember her name, but the heroine is a chosen one. I forget what, cursed one. She's a one that other people are trying to kill. So her father is hiding her. She goes out to a party one night with her friend in disguise. Of course, her disguise melts off her face because like her thing is she has like a triangle on her head, so she's wearing makeup, and of course the makeup is not waterproof. Fail number one, okay? So then she has to escape, and the only way she can escape, she lives on an island, is to get in a boat off the island. Well, her boat crashes into a pirate ship. So all these pirates, they're very drawn to her, and they kind of know the lore about who she is and what she is, and they're gonna take her to this other island where she could be free. And in doing so, they're all very drawn to her. They all love her. They all want to protect her, and it is just kind of really cute. It was very short, so I could have definitely used more. In fact, maybe one of these days where I just need something like light, I might move on to book 2, honestly. I ended up giving it 3 stars again. And then I'm gonna include this one, but I'm not quite done with it, but I think I know how I'm gonna rate it. Again, I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. This is Arrival by Minerva Caden. This is a dark adult pirate why choose book, and man, this is more of what I think I was looking with this whole dark pirate why choose thing. You have an assassin who she's on her way home from her latest kill, and she is transported in a portal to this pirate realm, right? So all of the islands are sinking because of a curse. And in order to break that curse, all the 4 pirate kingdoms, north, south, east, and west, they all have to have sex with her at the same time to break the curse. Because there's some magical body parts going on, okay? And they're not nice pirates. They definitely have their own kinks and their own charms. They all just really want her, and she's 36, so she's an older heroine, which I really like. And she's never been satisfied by a real man, but she has a huge pirate fantasy, and she's okay with everything that they're giving him. Of course, she's putting up a verbal fight, but in her brain, she's like, oh yeah, give it to me. So I'm almost done with it. I'm probably about like 70% through. I'll finish it tonight because again, it's a short one. It's only like 200 pages total. Nothing groundbreaking in the book. It's just a quick and dirty pirate fantasy why choose thing. So I think I will settle on a 3-star for that one as well. So this whole vlog, I've had mediocre books, and I really want to end with a big finish. So next week, it's the last week of the Once Upon a Readathon Treasure Island month. And for the last week so far, I'm going to choose 2 books because I've been reading a lot of shorter books and I kind of want a longer one. I have been dying to read Against Dark Tides, which is the second book to Beneath Black Sails from Claire Sager. I really enjoyed the first one, and I'm dying to know where they go from where they left off. And then also, Hannah literally just asked me, April, when are you gonna read Trader Witch? So I think I'm finally gonna pick up Trader Witch. She has been raving about this book, and I know other people that have liked it too. So those are my 2 specific hopefuls for next week. And if my book comes in, I really also want to read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human from Kimberly Lemming. I know I will love that book, and so I think that would be a really good big finish for the month. I've read a ton of pirate books. I'm not even like burnt out on them, honestly. Like, I've been loving all of them. So thank you all for watching this vlog. I'll see you next week, where hopefully we can find another winner. Bye!